Hello and welcome to the Kaizen Project. I am the Kaizen Man. Today I'm going to talk to you about why we don't stick to our goals. Now the reason why I'm making this video today is it's almost 6 months from the starting of the year and a lot of us have forgotten about our New Year's resolutions. So if you haven't thought about your New Year's resolutions, if you've kind of gotten away from your goals, let's talk about how you can stick to your goals. We all have good intentions. There's so much information out there. There's workout goals, there's diet plans. Everything that we need to succeed in our goals is there. But for some reason, a lot of us tend to fall off the wagon. Now, why does that happen? We don't stick to our goals because sometimes the goals are just too big. Another reason we don't stick to our goals, we're actually scared of achieving our goals because we don't know what that new reality is going to do. The third reason why we don't stick to our goals is because we're too busy to put the time in that is needed to make those goals a reality. How do you stick to your goals? How do you find that stickability? That stickability comes from behavioral change. Well, what is that? Behavioral change is when you change your behavior, which is essentially changing your habits. Now, how do you change your habits? Habits are things that we do day in and day out. Habits are automatic. We don't think about them. They're a part of us. We just do them. So the easiest way to create change is to start off small. If you want to incorporate the habit of being proactive, of getting things done, first thing to do in the morning is to make your bed. If you start there, you're going to start off your day on a proactive note, and it's going to train you to be more proactive or focusing on what's important and getting it done right away. And that's where change starts to happen. The second way that you can make habitual change is by having a vision. Because if you're doing small things every single day, you might not, feel a big change happening, and sometimes it's hard to keep going because you don't really know where all of your efforts are going. So if you want to prevent that, keep your long-term vision in clear focus. Know exactly where you're going, know exactly why you're doing the things that you're doing so that there's passion and joy in doing. And the third way of making sure that you're making changes in your life is by using positive reinforcement. And this is where a lot of us have trouble, including myself. A lot of times if we skip a gym day, if we eat a bad meal, if we don't do something that we've told ourselves we're going to do, we get really down on ourselves. We beat ourselves up to the point where we're feeling sorry and feeling dejected. If you want to make long-term change happen, what you want to use is positive reinforcement. You want to actually celebrate every time you do something which is positive. Congratulate yourself. Because the truth of the matter is, our minds are like Teflon for the good and Velcro for the bad. And what do I mean by that? It means that we are designed to look for the negative. We dwell on that, we focus on that, and it just drains our energy. But what we want to do is actually focus on the positive. Look at that, spend more time taking it in. So when you do that rep, when you go to the gym or when you eat a healthy meal, take time to think about it, internalize that, really get present. And when you get present in that moment, when you're feeling good, let that feeling of feeling positive spread through your entire body. Stay with that feeling for at least 15 to 20 seconds, internalize it, and then you will start to build those positive moments of reinforcement throughout your day, which you can then draw upon to get more motivation to keep going. Use positive reinforcement because that's a better way of motivating yourself rather than beating yourself up when you don't do something that you're supposed to. And the fourth way of creating change is by making sure that you're documenting and recording your process. What I mean by that, this is my workout journal. Every single time that I go to the gym, I record what time I got in and I record what time I got out. Every single exercise that I do, I record how many reps, what weight, and that's a great way of me keeping track of how consistent I am. I can look through my diary and I know how often I've been to the gym. So there's no lying, there's no fooling yourself. The second thing that it does is it helps me to track my progress. I can see that when I go to the gym 3 times a week, I'm actually getting stronger. I'm able to lift more. I'm able to do a better quality workout. I'm getting more flexible. Whatever I'm focusing on, as I record that, I'm able to track the progress. And as Peter Drucker says, what gets measured gets improved. So if you want to improve something, make sure that you're measuring it. And the way to do that, the easiest way to do that is to record it in a journal. Now this brings me to the last and the fifth point. And the fifth point is create accountability. If you're working in a vacuum where no one knows what your goals are, it's easy to just not do something and fall off. If you know that someone that you like, someone that you trust, someone that you want them to respect you back, if they know about your goals and they're holding you accountable, then that is a motivation to keep going. So to recap what we talked about, the 5 ways that you can make habitual change, which will then change your behavior, which will help you stick to your goals, is first, make small changes. Second, create a vision. Know why you're doing something. Third is use positive reinforcement to celebrate your success and your wins. Fourth is document your progress. And the 5th is create accountability. Well, now that you know how you can make change in your life, you can use these strategies to create new habits, which will help you to move towards your goal. And as you do that, if you follow these 5 simple steps, I can guarantee you that you'll stick to your goals like you've never before. If you enjoyed that video, please leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe to the channel. If you really enjoyed the video, make sure that you share with your friends and people that you think might benefit from this. Use these strategies and let me know how you're doing with them. Use the hashtag, the Kaizen Project. That's project with a K. If you have any specific questions or topics that you want me to make videos on, find me on Quora as the Kaizen Man. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support, all the encouragement that I get from you. And for more, make sure you come in next week for the video. Until next time, it's the Kaizen Man signing out.